which one is a better investment? KASPA or JASMY? I'm going to help you understand this. If it sounded interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe. I want to go through everything in relation to these coins, well, most things with these coins, to help you understand which one could be a better investment for everyone going forward, right? What will make you more money? This is not financial advice, so please do your further research before you invest your money. You know, when I think about these coins, I've got them up here, KASPA with the K and JASMY, I tend to think about where is the money going to come from when these, when investment comes into these coins? Where will it come from? And who's going to understand these as well? So these are the things that you should really think about when investing. I try to think about new money that's coming into this space. The big money, which is the institutional money. And then I start thinking of retail money, which is you, me, him, her, everyone else. Yeah. And it's technically speaking, it's the retail money which is more likely going to push these two coins rather than the institutional money. Why? Because right now it's very hard for us to see institutional money go down the rabbit hole and through the looking glass to buy these types of coins. They're only just considering buying Bitcoin. We've got all these things with ETFs being approved and things like that for Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's like there's a big war and a challenge on trying to just get big institutions to be able to buy Bitcoin through an ETF, an exchange traded fund. So because these big powers, the institutions, are still trying to work out how they can buy Bitcoin in a safe and secure way, I don't think anytime soon they're looking to go right down the rabbit hole and through the looking glass to buy these two coins. So I have to depend on retail money, which is you, me, him, her, that guy next door, that lady over there, that granny who might hear about it and buy some. You best believe, because she knock on my...
Excuse me, young man.
Yes, granny.
Young man, which one should I buy, young man? Should I buy KASPA or JASMY?
What are you saying?
No, young man, no.
Go away. I'm saying that you're going to get people, the average people that are going to be interested in buying these coins rather than the institutions, because we're just not there yet for institutional money to be looking at other altcoins. And what you need to do is take in loads of different fundamentals into these coins. Let's just start off with the website. We click on KASPA. I'm going to click on JASMY. To the eye, which one looks more investable when you look at these coins to the eye? Well, KASPA, straight away in English, you can see it, you can understand it, and it explains what it is. So to the eye, it looks like many people who understand English would be able to understand this. Straight away, just looking. When we come over to JASMY's website, straight away, this is what you see. So it looks like, just to the eye, that JASMY is going to be more complicated based on the website for investors to want to invest, because if you don't understand this language, you don't know what it is that you're investing in. Even if you flip it up here to English, that is English. Look, you can change it to, is it Japanese? I don't know. I think it's Japanese. You change it back. It's very hard for the average person that speaks English and has English as their native language to understand this. Now you can scroll down. You can see a few things in English, but nothing here. I mean, I know the website, so I know I can click on the three lines, I can click on JASMY Global, and then it shows an entirely new page, which is all in English, that explains what JASMY is trying to do. But if you're new to it and you're just looking at the first page, some people don't know that, right? But I'll touch on that other page in a second. I'm just trying to talk about what's going to make people buy it. The average person, what's going to make them buy it? So I think KASPA takes that as a win. Straight away as a win like this, right? Just on the website basis, because it's easy to look at, easy to understand, easy for people to learn. The next thing is, what is it these two projects are trying to do? They're totally different projects. KASPA talks about block DAG being a layer one chain and, trying to make things scalable, more interoperable and things like that for people to be able to make faster payments and everything else and build on this really, really fast and everything else. Cool. Understanding what block DAG is, though, is the real challenge compared to what JASMY is. Because what is JASMY? Like I said, they have another page here that break it down what JASMY is about. So like I said, block DAG is all about making it easier for payments and things like that, multiple different layers and different, because it's working on a direct acyclic graph, which essentially isn't a blockchain. It's so here's an example. When you've got a blockchain, it's one dimension. You got that block, you're waiting for it. That block is prior. That is prior. This is what's making the blockchain. It's all prior information in a prior chain. If you break one chain, it breaks the lot. And that's how it sends information all through the prior chain. Whereas this is done on 2-dimensional. So you've got multiple chains. Imagine having on a blockchain, loads of different ones like that. That's feeding through all the information simultaneously. And that's how a block DAG works, which makes it more faster and efficient, right? How many people would understand that though? That the average person. Would your 15-year-old son, if you've got one, understand that? And I'm being serious. I know you're thinking, oh, well, it ain't for kids. Well, hold on a minute. Crypto investment should be for everyone, right? And these are the things you got to think of. Would your 15-year-old kid understand it? And if they do, how long would it take them to understand it? When you come over here, JASMY talks about Internet of Things. Hold on. It says, this is like supposed to be billed as Japan's Bitcoin. JASMY is a tokenized platform that champions the democratization of data by computing, blockchain, and Internet of Technology to provide an infrastructure that allows anyone to use data safely and securely. So they basically tackled down on this Internet of Things, whereas being like, JASMY can be used at the center of Japan to be used as a main native token for many different things in Internet of Things. And Internet of Things covers a lot of things. And just this image here is an example. You've got agriculture, you've got medical industry, you've got the industrial industry. Can you imagine putting JASMY in the center of all this and it's being used for agriculture, medicine, building and commercial, customer services, markets, distribution, operations? There's more. Can you imagine it being used for your home stuff? Like your fridge, I don't know, like your TV stuff, your security. It could be used for parking. Imagine JASMY in the center of all that, and it's just being used for everything. Retail, I don't know, smart meters, utility, all of these different things, utility bills. And this is where it starts to tap in, I think. Then I say to myself, well, which one's going to be more easy for people to understand? And I think that, or which can make people want to invest. If I heard that there's a blockchain that does this, and this, and it's got multiple chains, which is 2-dimensional, which means you can get payments through faster, great. What does that mean for me? If I heard that there's a coin that could probably be heavily adopted in Japan, which, okay, it's not affecting me because I'm in the UK kind of thing, but it could massively grow over there as an investment now, that could maybe tap into everything that they do. And it's the center of the coin. And it taps into everything and it can handle everything, medical, industry, operations, all of this stuff that I'm showing you. For me, I feel like JASMY's going to be the winner on that part. I feel like people will understand that more and understand, like, this coin could be the center of something that could just basically control everything and everything, Internet of Things. On top of that, giving you your data security. You being in more control of your data and security, because that's what this says over here, right? It says here, look, we innovate and use blockchain technology. We can create a decentralized and more democratic use of data where you will be able to store and control your data in a safe and secure manner. You see, it's tackling more things. Safely and securely manage and control your own devices, provide safe and secure use of the data and everything else. Now, let's just quickly tap on this again, see what else this is doing, because it's not just block DAG. I get it, it's a layer one, you can build loads of different things, and don't get it twisted. The consensus of a direct acyclic graph, am I saying it right? The DAG infrastructure, which essentially is, but it isn't, it's like a new type, that is actually quite secure, you see? So in relation to security, they're both equally good, if we're talking security. It's just a case of what is it that people are going to want to, because you've got to think about new money. What are they going to want to buy into? We were talking about market cap and everything else. I just want to read to see what else this has got that's make people go, oh, okay, cool, this is cool. Proof of work cryptocurrency, which means you can probably mine it, I'm guessing. Unlike traditional blockchains, GhostDAG does not orphan blocks created in parallel, but rather allow them to coexist, and orders them in consensus. Whereby KASPA is actually a block DAG, you can use GhostDAG in action in a real-time block DAG visualizer. Cool. Not going to explain too much on that. Get the latest wallets. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that will make someone go, actually, this is, maybe I should invest in this. Scalability, cool. Scalability for the KASPA solves the scalability problem with its ability to generate and confirm multiple blocks per second. Cool. I mean, that's great for people that are developing and making apps and stuff, right? Which you could end up seeing great new apps being built on this, or smart contracts and stuff. It says BlockDAG network generates multiple blocks every second, posting transactions to the ledger, combined with fully confirmed transactions in 10 seconds. This makes KASPA ideal for everyday transactions. So maybe there's a chance KASPA could probably one day in the future become a main payment, or make a main payment system where everybody can spend KASPA on your everyday things, like your Twix. I just got to think about chocolate, your biscuits, because that's my milk. I don't know, because if it's fast enough to handle these transactions really quickly, that's essentially what you want. But actually, you need more than that. You need it to be able to handle micropayments, because the last thing you want to do is buy something and then you're paying like $2 to $3 in a fee. A gas fee. I haven't looked at that. I haven't checked it or anything else. I'm just trying to look at this overall. This looks like it's covering the whole proof of work, the whole block DAG. It's really pushing this whole block DAG technology, which is great. Fine, cool. Features. Let's just have a look. And I'm going to go over to that one again and just talk about the features and stuff, which is what's going to make people buy it. Because, it's all fine and well hearing YouTubers, this and that. JASMY's great. Oh, cool. KASPA's great. Cool. It's all fine listening to YouTubers. But what is it that other people, forget you, because you've invested your money, the people after you, a year from now, what are they going to invest in? That's where it is. That's where the price is going to go up. And that's what you have to think about. KASPA was developed gotta get it out. Keep it in raw, fresh and organic. Keeping it in raw, fresh and organic. To solve the trilemma in the usage of digital asset security, scalability, and decentralization, utilizing a revolutionary block DAG as opposed to blockchain, KASPA allows the fastest, scalable, most secure transactions with absolutely no sacrifice to decentralization. So they're saying this is the better decentralized version of a crypto project that can give you fast transactions. So maybe somewhere down the road, this could be a payment system for the world, right? That's what I'm thinking. At the end of the day, it's all fine and well having a layer one chain, but you want to tackle a big problem that no one, what's really hitting the world right now is solving this whole, getting it away from third parties, which is our banks. Our banks are a middleman. When you send a payment, and when you go and pay for your milk and your chocolate digested biscuits, and then you hold on. You tap your card on the reader. That part there, when it taps, you're waiting for the shop. You're waiting for Tesco's or Sainsbury's to say, yep, you can spend your money. And then it says payment okay. Because if they decline, and you got to put your flipping card in to put the PIN number, and then it declines again, they're stopping you from spending your own money. KASPA or JASMY takes that away from you because you don't need to worry. It just goes through instantly. No one in the middle telling you can or can't spend your money. You're just keeping it real. What else have we got over here? How JASMY works. It shows your lot data. Hold on. Merchant pay you in JASMY coin to use your data. See? This is another thing. Data's so important. Like, you don't realize, like, Meta was sued millions, hundreds of millions, I'm sure, or was in court for hundreds of millions or maybe billions because of the data that he was giving out. Our data was being sold. That shows, look, data is like the new oil. It's powerful, powerful information that we're putting up, and they're looking. That's why, when you're sitting and you're just watching, like you're on your TikTok or something, your Snapchat. I mean, I don't use Snapchat, and then an advert pops up, and it's that thing that you're looking for. What are you looking at my knickers for? That's supposed to be a secret. All of a sudden, it just knows that you want some knickers, because that's what it does. Having control of your own data so that doesn't happen is cool, and if it does, you're selling it. You're making money. You're actually monetizing. Look, you want to know my data? There you go. Pay me this. And you can see what kind of knickers I'm trying to buy. Because I want some flipping thongs. Dun, 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 dun. Like whenever you go, da, 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 you know what I mean? Like, so start making money from your own data. It says fresh data generated. My words, I know. Fresh data generated by IoT devices will be stored securely, and merchants are required to pay for access to your data. This is a powerful thing. And this is why I liked Layer AI, because data is a big thing. Your information that you put up, your name, your address, all of that stuff, if you put it up on a social media platform, you're stupid, first of all, because now they know all your information. But in some cases, you do. Because when you want to buy something on Amazon, I just got to keep it real. When you want to buy on Amazon or eBay, You have to put your address so it can get sent to your house. That's your data. What happens if Amazon leaks that information or uses that information for something else? That's your personal data. There has to be a system where you can actually have your bunch of data, whether it's your name, your ID, the things that you're interested in, your personal things, whatever it is, your photos, your images, whatever it is, and then you can sell that data forward to these bigger companies that are constantly taking billions. And if this is going to help it, I start to see the understanding. It's great having KASPA that can make transactions fast and everything else. But how much of that is it going to make people want to invest? It's great for big institutions. It's great for banks. But banks and stuff ain't interested in lower coins right now. Banks and institutions only care about Bitcoin. So for this aspect of what it is that's going to make people want to come over and buy, I've got to go with this, because data is what we use every single day. And I believe that people will rush to grab anything that they can to try and help secure their data and also actually monetize our own data and make money off of that, right? That's my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I'm trying to think about how, look, at the end of the day, you're all going to make money because they can both essentially do well. But it's all about, you have to think about what is other money going to do? What's other money going to come into? And when they look at these two coins, which one are they going to buy and why are they going to buy it? Right? Let's take a look at the tokenomics side. We're talking about the tokenomics, the market cap, the price of the coin, because people look at this, new people come in and they look at this and go, it's only 5 pence. I'll buy some of that. It's only 5 pence a coin. It's cheap. Sorry, cents. I'm saying pence. Cents. It's 5 cents. It's cheap. You know, a lot of the new people that come into crypto, all you do is look at the price. You go, it's only 5 cents. That's cheap. You don't think about anything else. You don't think about the supply. I mean, when I started crypto, I didn't think about supply. You don't think about the market cap. Am I still recording? I hope I am. You just look at the price and go, it's cheap. I heard about KASPA. That YouTuber's talking about KASPA. It's only 5 cents. I'll buy some because it might go to $1. You don't think about anything else, what's going to make it go there, what the tokenomics are like. But you have to understand other things. You have to look at this. The market cap is $1 billion. This is $1 billion cryptocurrency, which means if this was to 10x, it goes to a $10 billion market cap, right? And then this shimmies a decimal forward, bang, 50 cents. For this to go to $1, it's a 20x gain, which means this market cap would be sitting on $20 billion. Because again, 10x is 10 billion, double that is 20 billion, maybe 21 billion, almost, something like that, right? And then that would be $1 price at a $20 billion market cap. See, me as a smart investor, I try to think about which one would make me money more. Again, when you look at this, to the eye, you hear loads of people talking about JASMY. What is that? 3 cents? Less than 3 cents? What is that? Less than a penny? Straight away, people are like, rah, this is cheap. They don't think about anything else. All they care about is the price. They look at this price and they see that it's 2 zeros and a 3. It's cheap to them, regardless of what the market cap is or anything else. This is why Shiba Inu blew up. Understand the fundamental side of things. Understand what's going to make people buy these coins. People want cheap. I'm flipping cheap. I still shop in Primark. Crypto done me good, yeah? Flipping crypto changed my life. I've got big money. And I invest big money. But I will still shop in Primark because it's cheap. I get my £2 socks. I keep getting holes in them. Yeah, I bought the nice big flipping Hugo Boss socks, but I still got flipping holes in them. Wasted flipping 60 quid on Hugo Boss. What's the point? People didn't even see the Hugo on my foot. You know, the little logo's so small, they put it at the back as well. Hugo, so it just looked like a plain black sock. But I know it's Hugo. No one else knows a flipping Hugo. I ain't spending $60 or 60 quid on a flipping sock anymore. I'm spending £2. Because if I get holes, I can buy it again. People want cheap. And I look at this is cheap. People look at that like it's cheap. 003, you're getting it for half a penny. And when these new people come in, they're going to want to learn about CoinGecko. How does CoinGecko work? At some point, someone will say to them, well, you know, you can go down and you can put in the number of how much you want to spend and it tells you how many coins you get. So then they will say, I ain't got a lot, $25. Just keep it real, $25. You're new to the crypto space. You've got to think about new money, how you're going to make money. It's the new money coming in that's going to invest in your project that you've invested in way before them. It's that simple. Institutional money ain't coming yet. They're not interested in KASPA right now, and or interested in JASMY right now. And if they are, cool, tell me, and maybe there might be one or two. Japan is a big country. If they're interested in it, cool. If Sony is interested in JASMY, cool. If you've got other big brands or big companies that are interested in KASPA, fine. But 90%, it's going to be retail money. $25 is what they would probably look to invest. So for my $25, Debbie, you know what I mean? Debbie, if I put $25, I'll get 498 KASPA coins. Is that good? Yeah, it's all right. I'm trying to do like a deep Debbie voice. Yeah, it's all right. But then they might come over to JASMY now and say, well, what would I get for my $25 over here? So then you put your $25 in. What? 7,562 coins? How? So on that perspective of just the psychological mindset of the price, I'm going with JASMY. I think people are going to want to buy JASMY because of the psychological price. Because they're looking at that like, rah, I'm getting 7,000 coins. If that goes to $1 one day, I'm going to make $7,500. Whereas if I pull it over here, I'm going to make $498 with my $25 investment. This is what people think about. The new money that comes in. They don't care too much about the tech as much. They want to start thinking about what they're going to make for their money. And even still at that point, they haven't even thought about JASMY's market cap or anything else. They're just looking at the price. I said to you, KASPA would go to a $20 billion market cap to reach $1. It's possible KASPA could go to $20 billion. What happens if JASMY was to go to $20 billion? Because like I said to you, as a smart investor, and this is why I've been buying JASMY, as a smart investor, I tend to compare two coins together and think about what's going to make me more money. I'm going to take the market cap of JASMY. I'm not trying to favor JASMY because I think both coins are equally great. Right? I mean, like I said, if KASPA falls down to a penny, I'll buy 3-4 million of them. I'll spend 40 grand, it's done. And I'll just bag 4 million of that. 3-4 million. It's done. So I do like it, but it's just right now, it's not a price that makes me want to buy it. It's $1 billion in market cap. I'm looking for them tender looking, juicy, finger licking, barbecue piece of chicken profit coins here. Look at this. If this was to go to, like I said, the last one was a 20x. 10x puts it at 10 billion. 20x puts it at 20 billion. If this was to go to a 20 billion price, divide it by this market cap, this is 125x return. Already that's enticing to me. So what happens is these new people now come onto channels like mine. They see the logo, which is better, KASPA or JASMY. They listen to this whole video, just like what you've done just now. And then they listen to someone like me compare everything in a detailed way. And then they try to think about the fundamentals of where they're going to make more money. And I physically show you the difference in price of what you could earn. And then this is where you start seeing people investing in certain coins that they like. And I think people would go for JASMY. Only because the investment wise, as an investment strategy to earn more money, should it go there, you can earn 125 times your money rather than just 20. That's you're talking 6 times more. What, you're talking 125? You're talking 105 times more your money back. 105, because I was thinking of the 20, 40, 60. You're talking 105 times more money back. That's based on if you was to now look at the market cap and start learning about the market cap. Because at some point they do. You know, I'm trying to think about me. When I started, all I looked at was the price. I saw VeChain or, XRP at this price. And I was like, rah, XRP 0. I think it was 007 back then. I didn't look at the market cap or anything. I just saw the price. It was under a penny. I thought, what the flip is 007? I thought everything was a penny. When I go to Tesco's, I buy my penny bubble gums. I didn't know you could get less than a penny. So when I saw that, I was like, whoa, what's going on? I didn't even care about the market cap or anything else. I just wanted it because everyone was talking about it on YouTube. It was 007. XRP was hot to me because it was under a penny, right? And this is why this kind of reminds me of that, because of the psychological mindset of what people are looking at. So over in respects to market cap and growth, room for growth, I think JASMY wins that. Let's just take a look at the supply. There's less supply with KASPA than there is JASMY. Almost by half, is it? Well, they got 50 billion JASMY. KASPA's got 28 billion as a max supply. For me, KASPA wins this because ideally people want something that's more scarce. You don't want to be in a situation where you're holding too much of a coin where loads of people can just get it easily. This is why gold is hard to buy. Or gold is considered scarce because there's not much of it. This is why Bitcoin is considered scarce now, because there's not much of it. So KASPA wins the scarcity side of things because there's less of it, which makes it hard to get hold of. Which if it did go to $1 or $5 or $10, it's going to be very hard to get hold of a certain amount of these coins, right? So that's that. What else am I thinking? What are people, I'm trying to think about, drop some comments. What else do you think new people would think about when they invest in coins like this? The community. Let's take a look at the community because this is what people do. First, let's have a look at the Explorer. They wouldn't do this. I'm doing this, but they wouldn't do this. I want to have a look at the Explorer just to see if we can see how many holders. JASMY has 56,000 holders. Does it show on KASPA? Let's have a quick look, see if it shows on KASPA. How many holders are there? Does it show? Hash rate mined. Does it say holders? I can't see holders. If anyone can find the holders, tell me. So is that it here? DAA scope? What's that? I don't know. Is that the holders? Oh, you thought it would just say holders, right? I don't know. I haven't used their blockchain, so I don't know. So a quick look. What's this down here? Active addresses. So you've got over 6 something million addresses. Doesn't say the holders though. Oh no, that's come down. As time's gone on, that's gone down. Really? There's only 11,000 active addresses. Really? So this shows like where the nodes are. I was trying to find the holders. I wanted to see how many holders there were. Let me click on dashboard. Oh, that's that. What's top addresses? Holders. Let's see if we can find holders. Top addresses. No, it's not showing that. See, the average... Oh, hold on. Addresses with at least one KASPA, 233,000. So there's a lot of holders then. Well, that's just one KASPA. I want to try and find like how many holders there are because one person could make like 6 wallets. Do you know what I mean? You go on KuCoin, you go on Binance, or you go on whatever you go on. You've already got 2-3 addresses to yourself. So ideally, we want to know how many people are holding this. It doesn't show it. So that could probably be another thing. I don't think new money would think about that. I'm trying to think of what I would have done when I first came on. I saw this coin, clicked on that. I would have looked at the community. How big is it? How many people are talking about? How many? This has 89,000 followers, right? That's KASPA. How much does JASMY have as a community on Twitter? This has 100,000. So the community is a bit bigger in JASMY. That's just on Twitter. What else do they have? They got Discord. I think Discords are small, aren't they? They're not really big, are they? Let's have a look on the Discord. Discord has 3,700 on KASPA, which is mad because, KASPA has more money inside it, right? A smaller community with more money inside. And then let's take a look at Telegram over here. Does it have more than 3,000 odd? Let's Telegram. This has 11,000. Do they not have a Discord? They don't have a Discord. So they have 11,000 over here, look, JASMY. So, these are the things that I would think about when I invest in these coins. I'll try to learn and understand what it is they're trying to do, how they're going to benefit, what type of money is going to come into this space. And these are the things let's click their Telegram real quick. They have 30,000. So actually, KASPA's got a nice Telegram following. I would think about where is the money going to come from? And I think it's going to be retail investors, you, me, him, her, them. People that are going to watch YouTube channels. It's not going to be institutions anytime soon. And if it does, cool. Let's just have a quick look on CryptoRank. CryptoRank, just to see what kind of money's backing this. Is there any money backing these? So you've got KASPA over here. They wouldn't do this, but now you're watching my channel. If you're someone that's new and you're interested in buying these, I'm giving you this information that most people wouldn't do, or when you first get into it. Let's have a look. It doesn't tell you any backers or anything, right? Let's have a quick look at JASMY real quick. And that's another important thing, the price. How much has it already gone up? That's another thing as well that I would look at. So, they don't have any backers either from the look of this. The last probable thing that I would look at is how high has this already gone up in price? So KASPA from its lows to highs, because the last thing I want to do is buy a coin, and people don't think this. When you come into crypto, you don't think. This is why people get wrecked at the top, because they hear about these coins, they see everyone made good money, and then they buy, and then it dumps on your damn face. But in order to remain, cautious of that, you got to look at other fundamentals, right? Actually, maybe I'll bring up the charts. This has been a long video, but maybe I'll bring up the analysis, the whole analysis, just show you some quick charts to show you where they're going. So you know where you're buying. You're not blinded. You know where you're buying. You're not buying at the top. You're not buying at the bottom. You need to know where you're buying. So far, from all-time lows, in 2022, this has gone up 29,000%. Right? These are the things that you have to think about. How much has it gone up? Which means people could still sell. This has gone up 20%. So right off the back, JASMY feels like a safer bet to invest today now. Because if I was to invest today now in KASPA, it's likely that we could see a sell-off. Not massively, but unless it's already happened. I mean, where would the sell-off be? Let's switch. That is on max. When you see such a dramatic pump up, those people that got in early tend to sell off because they want to take profits. We haven't seen that yet unless you class that as the sell-off. It went up to there and then it sold off there. Would you class that as the sell-off? Let's have a look at JASMY. Like I said, it's only gone up by 20% from its all-time low, which was when? When was this all-time low made? Why is it not let me... Hold on. 2022. So this one, I wouldn't be as worried because I feel like it's not going to dump on me as much. This already had the dump. This had an early dump, you see, right up here, boom. So these are the other fundamentals that I think about. And now you should consider thinking about as well, is when it does go up, you might see more of a sell-off. The good thing that I like about KASPA compared to, let's have a look, actually they're both good. I was going to compare what's actually out there circulating, because that's important, the circulating supply. The good thing about KASPA is that 20 billion is already circulating. There's another 8 billion to come out, right? See here? So the dilution is not going to be as bad. Look, 1 billion, when it's all out, all the tokens, it becomes fully diluted at 1.4 billion. Now, when you look at JASMY, it's already got 48 of the billion. There's only 2 billion to be diluted. So actually, I think JASMY wins on this because look, 159 million, if it's to get fully diluted, it goes to 164 million. The dilution type, so you're not having to worry about massive dilution in price and market cap when you're investing in this as a smart investor. What do you think? Drop your comments down below. Guys, was this video helpful? I was just trying to show you something really different. I mean, I personally believe that JASMY as it stands today would be the better investment. If KASPA was to fall down and lose, if this was to go down to like a 200 million market cap, which I don't know if it ever will, if it did, that would probably be a phenomenal buy and probably a better investment than JASMY, because then it'd be at a similar market cap or just a bit more, 200 million in market cap. And that would probably give people a seriously good opportunity to buy this at a better price. But that was my personal opinion, and this is what I personally think. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think on this. Was it helpful? Drop that like, give me a subscribe, become a Patreon. Link is in my info section. Click it, come over. I highly recommend you check it out. I'm trying to show you powerful videos that can guide you on your journey, that can really open up your mind to how you invest your money. And this is what this is about, right? There's good people over here. It's a good network. My whole channel is a great network. Stick around, subscribe to the channel. But if you want that little bit more, over here, you can see everything, when I buy, sell, stake, all of that stuff, you see it, all over here. And if you can't afford it, my next tier above gives you access to my CEO tier, my VIP Telegram group. It's the CEO tier. So when you click on the info section and you come over, click the CEO, come over here, and you get access to my VIP Telegram group. If you want to be part of a powerful network that has big money inside, like there's millionaires in this group, this is where you come. You mingle with big money that guides us, not just me. There's big money, millionaires that guide you on your journey. They're showing you projects to get in early, ones that can really benefit you, reap you big rewards in the future. And that's what this is about. And you've got smart minds that know technical analysis. You can talk to them. These guys are breathing this market every single day, giving you quick edges on the market. They understand how this market moves. That's why it's such a powerful network, right? So come over, check it out. Guys, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.